Hello, and thank you for requesting this training. Now, I'm Paul Aslett. I'm brightsidePT. We look after about 800 hours of one-to-one training every month between our 4 sites and our team of 13. And in this training, I want to fly through it, so I don't want to waste too much of your time. I want to talk to you about why our clients get such good results and how you can do the same with or without our help. Okay, so at the end of this training, I will give you an opportunity to come in and meet the team, and we can meet, and me and my team can show you how you can get the results that you want to get, and help you put a plan into place. That'll be completely free of charge. Alternatively, hopefully the training I'm going to give you now will, worst case scenario, inspire you, because I'm going to show you some pretty cool stories about some guys and girls that we've looked after, and exactly why they've got the results, why they've kept them, and how you can do the same. So moving swiftly on. Okay, so I'm just going to talk to you. I'm going to get rid of my my balding little face, and I'm just going to click that button, and hopefully we should be all good. Okay, so I want to talk to you a bit about Brightside. Who are we? Well, we are the largest personal training company in the South. We operate out of 5 locations at the moment. We're looking to open a 6th. And we help busy professionals drop at least 2 dress sizes in 12 weeks, or a couple of belt buckles, and teach you how to sustain it. Or if someone has been at a point where they haven't seen any progress for a while, you've hit a plateau, or you're just lacking motivation and you need some support in a friendly, safe atmosphere, we're here for you. So what do? Well, we offer 12-week programs, and not because we only want people to work for us for 12 weeks, but because it gives us a start and an end point to achieve a specific goal for you. So it's not floaty. You know, we need to make sure that we're doing our job the best we can to make sure that we are helping you the best that we can. And why do we do it? Well, we love it, is the short answer. I love seeing all our clients interact well together. The changes that you see in people, which I'll talk about in a short while now, is phenomenal. Like, I absolutely love it. So without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about a guy called Dave. And I'm going to call him Dave because that's actually his name, right? Dave is an absolute legend. And Dave basically was in a position where you can see he was very out of shape, was eating takeouts a lot, and was really not in a great place with himself. He found Brightside, and he came, and obviously he would have been feeling very self-conscious coming into the studio to start off with, but we quickly made him feel very welcome. And after 12 weeks, and this transformation was 12 weeks, he lost 4 stone, and you can see the difference in the chap there. Absolutely unbelievable. And his life changed completely. You know, he had more confidence, he had more energy, he slept better, he was less stressed, he was able to do more things, he got himself a girlfriend, got engaged, all these things that wouldn't necessarily have happened. He got promotion at work as well. All these things that wouldn't have necessarily happened if he hadn't have changed something about himself. So this is the kind of process that I think that is very important for people to go through. You got to look at, why do you start? There's a reason why you join the gym. There's a reason why something happens in your life that you think, enough's enough. I've got to change. I've got to do something here. So you've got to look at, why do you start? And you've got to look at, why do you stop as well? So like, if you've been on a weight loss journey of some description and you've stopped, and then you got out of the routine and you struggle to get back into it, why is that? What is it that causes you to stop? Do you get ill? Then you struggle to get going again? Do you get busy? And then you struggle to fit it back in again? Why do you stop? And then you've got to work out, well, what's missing? What's the missing link for you? What is it that needs to change, so that if the same obstacles keep happening, you've got a different tool in place that's going to get you back on the horse quicker, that's going to basically help you stop stopping. That's really what you've got to figure out. And that's what we help people with. We help people kind of understand why they've stopped and how they can get going again. I mean, that's our jobs, is to keep people motivated and to keep people going. So you've got to figure out what's missing. So here's a good point to do to start off with, is write down your why. And don't just write down that because you want to drop a few pounds or whatever. It's what's the benefit of that? Why, if you were to drop 2-3 stone, how would that benefit you, your family, your friendships, your finances? How would that change your life? Now that's got to be your driving force, the emotional attachment to your why. And then write down why you stop. Like the last, I don't know, if you've been up and down for a while, just write down the last kind of 2 or 3 reasons why you've stopped and haven't got going again. And then think about what is missing. What is missing from this kind of process that you've been going through? What do you need to put into place? So that's what you need to do. So you've got to figure out as well, like, excuse me, what is realistic for your life. So Simon here, he lost 10 kilos in his first 12-week program, and he's still coming in a couple of times a week to train with us. He's still dropping some weight and he's keeping it off. He's just got a 6-month-old little girl, and for him, we had to look at, well, okay, you're not going to be getting as much sleep. You've got work. You've got a new family. What's going to be realistic for you, both in terms of exercise and in terms of nutrition, so that he can sustain it. So don't try and do anything that isn't realistic, because, well, quite simply, you won't be able to stick to it. So if you're setting yourself unrealistic targets, unrealistic goals, you're not going to be able to sustain it for life. Okay, and that's what you need to do. You need to learn how you can sustain your exercise program, and whether that's needing more accountability, whether it's needing more help, whether it's teaming up with a friend, whatever it is, you got to work out, well, how am I going to keep this going for a long time? And ultimately, you got to find something you enjoy with other people. If you're social, that you enjoy working out with or walking with, or whatever it is, you've got to find out what's going to be realistic for you. So who is supporting you? What support are you getting? And this guy here, Pete, he's I think he's a legend. He dropped 4 inches off his waist and 4 kilos in his first 6 weeks. And he's starting to, for the first time, start to see some muscle growth in his chest and arms. Now, we've got a private Facebook group for all our clients. Everyone in there is on the same journey. Well, there's so much support in that group that it keeps people motivated. It keeps people going. People share the same problems that you've got, so you don't feel alone, so you don't shut yourself off and just switch yourself off from the world and bury your head in the sand, okay? Not just the trainers here, but every single client is here to help and support you. So that's the support network we have in place here. So I'm going to ask you, who's supporting you? How many people have you told that you want to get these results, so that they don't put pressure on you to eat the stuff you don't want to eat, drink the things you don't want to drink? They're supporting you so you can go out and walk more. They're supporting you so you can join a tennis club or go play golf more. Whatever it is, who's supporting you and your health? Because that support, I think, is a huge difference between winning and not, basically. So you've got to get a support network in place so that when you're having a tough day, it's only a tough day. It doesn't turn into a tough week and a tough month. You've got that accountability in there to make sure that you have that support network around you, so that if you're having a bad time, you get pulled out of it quick and you start feeling good and positive again. Okay, so have a think. Who's supporting you? Okay. Step number 4, you've got to track and plan. You know what? Just looking at weight and diet sucks, right? If you're all just focused on how much do I weigh and I've got to track my food all the time, that's not much. That can be okay for a while, and it is important. But there are other things you can track. So you can track, like if you're getting fitter, different fitness tests, how you feel in your clothes, how easy it is to go up and down the stairs, how easy it is to bend down, tie your shoelaces up. It's the things in your life that make the biggest difference. So don't just look at weight and look at diet all the time. Look at the much bigger picture. And you've got to plan what you're doing. So like if you plan, okay, I need to do 2 exercise sessions this week, then put them in your diary and make sure that they get done. And then track how many you've done too. Doesn't take 5 minutes to do that. And you know what? It's a bit of time out for you, because you need that time to reflect on whether you're doing what you want to do for yourself or not. And we encourage our clients to make simple changes that you want to make. So don't change the things that you don't want to. So like if you enjoy a glass of wine or, you know, certain food or whatever it is, don't cut it out completely, because you won't sustain that forever. There are other simple changes that you can make that will make a big difference, rather than trying to change things you don't want to. Because if you change something you don't want to change, that change won't last very long. Okay? I hope this is helping you guys. So, and you've got to change that kind of want to a need. And that's really what we once again, something we try and help all our clients with, is change that want to a need. So you might want to lose weight. You might want to fit into that size 10, 12, 14 dress if you're a lady. You might want to feel better in your suits if you're a guy. But you've got to change that want to well, I need to. And then that changes your mindset, and it changes your priorities. So think about your priorities in your life. And for most people, it's the 4 F's. You've got family, finances, faith, and your fitness. So do your family need you to be fit and strong and healthy? Does your family need you to be able to run around after them, looking after them? Does your family need you to have energy and be able to handle a certain amount of stress? Okay? Now, if they need you to do that, you've got to sort your health out. You've got to be able to do it, because you have people that you care about and people that you love that need and want you. Your finances, the amount of guys that come through to see us that see a big jump in their finances when they're fitter and healthier is unreal, because your confidence is up. So you go for that promotion that you wouldn't usually get. You go after, maybe you're able to, maybe you're able to go and you've got more energy, more productivity to go find more business, and you're able to deal with stress better. And that does have an impact on your finances. The faith in yourself is so important. The belief that you can do it. Now, usually it starts off, the team believes that you can do it. So we make sure that you stay on track and you stay on plan. As you start to see results, the faith in yourself changes, and you start to believe that you can do it. You start to believe that you can go and do the activities that you want to do. You can get into that dress. You can walk into the shops. You can buy whatever clothes you want, and you can feel super confident doing it. You know, that's when you have faith in yourself, and your motivation to actually do the exercise and stay healthy goes through the roof. Okay, but you've got to start somewhere with it. And then obviously your fitness. You know, the ability to be able to just walk around without getting out of breath, to be able to carry things comfortably, to be able to get in and out of your car without any problems, be able to run around with your kids, all that kind of stuff. You know, you've got to kind of just get out of the frame of thinking, oh, that would be nice, to I need to do that. There's some urgency here, because you know what? 5 years' time, all this stuff's going to be a lot harder. So you've got to think about what is needed to be in place to make the right changes. What choices do you need to make right now for you to change from being where you are, not feeling as happy as you want, to where you want to get to, so you can see an impact in your family life, your finances, your faith in yourself, and your fitness? Okay, it's all down to the choices that you make. So I've flown through this, and I really hope it's motivated you and helped. Okay, so you got to think the 4 things. What is your why? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to change your body shape? Why do you want to get fitter? Is it something to do with your family? Is it something to do with your friends? Is there relationships that you want to improve? Is it your finances? Is it your faith in yourself? You know, do you want to feel like you can go and do anything? You've got to set realistic targets and realistic things to change. You've got to get some support, okay? Because like I said, when things are getting tough and you have a bad day or a bad couple of days, you've got a support network you can reach out to that understand and care and will get you back to where you want to get to, because they understand what your why is too, okay? And then track and monitor your progress so you can see over a period of time that you are getting fitter, you are getting stronger, your weight is changing, your body shape's changing, you're sleeping better. You know, you track and monitor these things, because if one thing isn't changing, something else will be. So you got to think about what you're going to do right now. You can follow this information through on your own, or you can ask for some help. Now, if you do want some help, click the link and apply for one of our free transformation sessions. I'm going to bring the link up in a second for you. Now, what happens in the transformation session? It's the start. It's purely the beginning. Jim here, he started off with a transformation session with us, and now he looks like a Hollywood rock star. And Sue on the right here, once again, this is where she started, and she's now 9 stone lighter. Her life, both their lives have completely changed, but they started with a free transformation session. And in that session, we want to understand your why. We want to understand your obstacles. We want to understand what makes you tick, so that we can make sure what we're doing will guarantee you to get the progress and get the results that you want, okay? And we come up with a plan together. We talk about how much a program costs for you. That's going to be specific to you and your needs and what you want. And we try our best to find the solution for you, something that's going to work, okay? And worst case scenario, we help you in that hour that you come in and sit down with one of our experts, one of our team, and you go away with a plan and you feel exceptionally motivated, and you know you can reach out to us anytime. Just because you don't necessarily become a client doesn't mean you can't communicate with us, okay? So if you're thinking that any of this has rung true to you and you need to start, here is the link. I'm going to leave that up there a second, okay? Just so you can make a note of it, and you can then go book in your free session. So all you need to do is fill out your details. Once you've filled out your details, our PA will be in touch to book the free session in for you, okay? And once you book that free session, we'll find out a little bit of information about you, and the trainer will start preparing some helpful hints, tips, facts for you that's going to help you specifically. So when you book that in, that's where our preparation starts for you. So we put a lot of work as well into that free session for you, because like I said, we want to help you the best we can. All our clients started here. This is the starting point right now. If you've decided enough is enough, follow that link, put it into your web browser right now, enter your details, and then Bosch, our PA, will be in touch as soon as you can to book in a free session for you. And like I said, in that free session, there is no obligation to sign up to anything at all. We just want to help you in that hour. And you know what? Worst case scenario, you go away and you say, those guys at Brightside really helped me in that hour. And if you become a client, fantastic. We can help you as much as possible then, for however long you want to use us for. But like I said, guys, you've got a decision to make right now, okay? Do you want to start something properly, or do you want to play around with it? Do you want to do something that's actually going to work, or do you want to try like maybe something you've tried before that hasn't worked? It worked for a bit, then didn't work, okay? We want to put something in place for you that's going to be sustainable long term, all right? So that's fantastic, guys. If you follow that link, and then we can be in touch and we can go from there. Okay. And also, if you do have any questions, then please feel free just to message us at mail@brightsidept.com. Hello, I'm back. And it'll be fantastic to just answer any questions you've got. So you can mail me directly on mail@brightsidept.com, or you can see my personal email at the top here as well, paul.laslat@googlemail.com. You can catch me on that too, okay? So that's it from me, guys. I really hope that's helped motivate you, help to understand the simple things that need to be in place to get you the progress and the results you want. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you at the bright side. See you later, guys. Thanks very much.